Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome back. Today we're watching single moms make some of the wildest dating demands you'll ever hear, while acting completely shocked that men aren't lining up to sign the contract. So sit back, relax, and let's see how this goes. Right after you subscribe, of course.
These are the requirements that you need to have in order to date me, a single mom of 3 kids. Number 1 is that you need to be making at least $130K a year. And you need to have at least 2 side hustles. If you cannot make $130K or more, then you are out of my fucking league. How do you expect to give me money for my kids if you only make $50K a year? Second is I don't date men that are younger than me because for obvious reasons. So if you are 26 and over, then you qualify. 26 to 35 is the age limit. Okay, I feel like 35 is pushing it because they look old as fuck already. I'm 26, I'm a baby, so yeah. You have to have at least 3 cars under your name. Your second car has to have 8 seats because I have 3 kids. So I want them to be comfortable whenever we go with you on a trip or something. You want me to come with you, I'm gonna bring my kids, and you need to have enough space for my kids. So that's why I require you to have an SUV and a vehicle of your own if you're going to be dating me. Another requirement is that you have to have a property under your name, and you have to be looking into getting your second property. You have to get a home that has 6 rooms because each of my kids have to be in their own room. So you have to be considerate. Purchase a house that has 6 rooms because that's only common sense. And if you cannot meet those requirements, then you're not the fucking one. The last requirement is that it has to be pink. If it's not pink, no. Pink and brown go together. Pink and brown, like what? Duvalin, you know?
Bro, this woman isn't looking for a boyfriend. She's hiring a full-time sponsor with DLC packs included. You need $130K, 2 side hustles, 3 cars, 2 properties, a 6-bedroom house, an SUV, and apparently an interior designer, because the house has to be pink. And the crazy part is she's 26, talking about 35-year-old men like they're applying for Social Security. 3 kids, a list of demands longer than a mortgage contract, and somehow you're out of her league? Nah, this isn't dating. This is a corporate acquisition. And there it is.
You know what it takes for a woman like me to go out on a date?
What it take?
I gotta get a babysitter for my kids.
Okay.
Should a nigga pay for that?
Yes.
I gotta pay for the kids that you made prior
Yes,
to
because
me.
guess what now? A part of me is my kids. I'm a business owner. I'm a mother. I'm holding down the household. That's why
And I shouldn't have to pay for your trying.
I'm not saying every day. I'm saying, okay,
no date.
a man that's for me, in my opinion,
Yeah.
they know that, okay, she's a mother of 2. She's holding down a business. She's holding down a house. She's commuting from Jersey to New York. All right. How much is your babysitter? Oh, how much do you pay your aunt? Whatever the case is. Oh, I don't give her nothing.
9
you know
times
what?
out of 10, she taking her to her mom's crib and pocketing
If she
the
got
money.
that, if a certain type of man that knows what it takes for a woman to raise children, I'm gonna give you $50 to give to your aunt or something like that. I'm not saying like $100, $200.
This is why I don't date one with kids. I'm being honest with you.
Do you
bro.
have children?
No, I don't. And
And that's why, because a man that has or knows what it takes to date a woman that has children, they're gonna understand that.
Wait, so the guy has to pay for the babysitter too? Bro really got invited on a date and immediately received the first invoice. That's the part nobody talks about. She keeps saying, my kids are part of me. Okay, fair enough, but they're not part of him. Not yet. Imagine showing up for a first date and discovering you're already financing operational expenses. And then she gets shocked when a guy says, this is why I don't date single moms. Nah, that's not hatred. That's basic math.
I think it's so funny when men or like some women will be like, who would want to date a single mom? Guys, respectfully, as a single mom, being a single mom has never stopped a man from wanting to talk or date me. Ever. Like, literally never. Ever. If anything, I think that a man that knows that I'm a single mom and I handle so many things for my kids and I'm working and doing all these things, it actually attracts them more to me. Because they know that if I had children with them, I would take great care of them. They see how I take care of my own children. Like, that has literally never ever stopped anyone. Ever. I think there's such a stigma around, like, being a single mom and, like, single women are, like, less worthy of love, and I just don't understand. I was in a really long relationship, and I had 2 children, and it didn't work out. So why does that make me, like, less deserving? And now I raise those two children, I work, I literally like bust my butt to give them a good life. So yeah, being a single mom has never ever stopped anyone from talking to me or wanting to date me.
This is one of those classic arguments that completely misses the point. Nobody said single moms can't get attention. Bro, even scammers get phone calls. The question isn't whether men will talk to you. Men talk to women every day. The real question is, who wants commitment? That's where the conversation suddenly gets real quiet. And there it is. She keeps proving men find her attractive while accidentally avoiding the actual argument being made. Attention and commitment are not the same thing. That's the whole movie.
Okay, if you guys ever have a date or a date with a single mom, don't cancel the day of, okay? And I knew it though. I mentally prepared myself, I guess not enough, but I knew he was gonna cancel because normally they always check in the day of or the day before, and he didn't. So I was already mentally preparing myself, and I gave him till a time frame. I'm like, maybe he's just not, he's older, like maybe, I don't know. They tend to not communicate as much over text. And he's tried calling me twice, and I just happened to miss it. So he actually did call me, okay? Right before that deadline that I made in my head, because I'm like, because it's not just my night, okay, that I planned for. It's like, here's the thing, here's what everything a single mom has to go through. What snacks are my son gonna have, right? What snacks? Are they soft enough snacks so he doesn't choke when he's with the sitter? Do I have the choking machine set out for the sitter? Then I also bought him toys yesterday to play with the sitter. So they have like Play-Doh and like fun activities to play together.
Notice what happened here. The guy almost cancels. And suddenly we're getting a full documentary about snacks, toys, choking hazards, babysitters, emergency plans, and logistical preparation. Bro was trying to schedule dinner and accidentally got briefed like he was joining NASA. The funny part is she's explaining exactly why some men hesitate. It's not the woman. It's the fact that a simple date now requires the planning of a military operation. And the crazy part is she doesn't even realize she's making the argument for them.
So I came across Jennifer here with the most diabolical dating profile I've ever seen. Jennifer says, I'm a single mom of 6 with one on the way. Don't hit me up to waste me or my kids' time. I'm a good mom, and my kids will always come first. You will be paying for the first date, and don't expect me to drink with you either. I have standards. Standards. I won't kiss you until the 5th date, so don't ask about it either. Please know how to work on cars because I'll likely need your help with that. What else would you be good for anyway? Really, Jennifer? I think you found some uses for men in the past. Don't be covered in tattoos or I'll never be able to take you home. Imagine a man taking 7 kids, 6 kids, and a pregnant girlfriend that's not his baby inside of her home to his mom and father and family. Listen, I'm going to say this. I've said it before, I'm going to say it again. It is single moms like this that give good single moms a bad name, because this is iniquitous work. This is diabolical work. She has the audacity to think that she's in a position to make demands and have standards which are the same as most women who don't have any kids. She has the audacity to make these type of demands, not requests, demands of men, and she thinks that men are like rushing, not knocking down doors, pushing other men out of the way to sign up for that. But guess what? There's some silly simp out there that will try to make it work with Jennifer and her litter. And guess what will happen? She will break his heart, take advantage of him. He'll lose connection with the kids. He'll lose money, time, effort, everything. Be careful, fellas.
Jennifer is out here running the most ambitious negotiation in human history. Single mom of 6. One more on the way. You pay for the date. No kiss until date 5. Fix my car. Respect my standards. Bro, what exactly is the upside package here? This profile reads like somebody opened a job application and forgot to include the salary. The confidence is unbelievable. She's standing in front of a burning building demanding a penthouse. And somewhere out there, a simp is already saying, I can fix this. Pray for that man.
Calling all men, especially if you agree with this comment, that you wouldn't want to be with a single mom, especially as a man with no kids. Okay, I would love to hear the reasons why. If you agree with this, if you agree with what he said, I would love to know what the fuck your deal is. So leave a comment, please explain. Don't just leave some bullshit. I need explanations of your reasons why. Like, it doesn't matter on the woman and her personality and like what she's got going on. Like, just, it's an automatic no if they have kids. Please tell me.
I actually respect this question because she's finally asking men directly. Here's the answer. It's not automatically about disliking single moms. A lot of men simply don't want to step into a situation where another man's children become part of every major decision. That's it. But watch how offended people get when men have preferences. Because somehow a woman saying, "I won't date broke men," is standards. A man saying, "I don't want to raise someone else's kids," becomes a criminal investigation. Funny how that works.
I feel like the hardest part about dating as a single mom is that I have kids and I don't want no more. And then I also don't want to date a baby dad. A lot of these guys without kids want to have a kid. You see what the problem is? Am I really going to sacrifice my body, my time, my everything again for another man to satisfy his needs again? You really have to be worthy of me for that, because I already fucked up once and I gave someone that isn't. I share kids with somebody already. I don't want no more kids. I'm so happy with my kids. I really just have to fucking be head over heels in love with you for me to want to have your fucking kids. They don't have kids and they would like to have a kid of their own. I'm just like, well, fuck. Like, should I continue to talk to you or not? Because I don't know if I'm gonna get there. I just don't know if I'm gonna get there. I'm sorry. Don't come for me about like you're a baby mama and you don't want to date a baby daddy. Like, who cares? There's people that don't have kids that don't want to date anybody with kids. There's people that want to date with people with kids that are comfortable with that. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I just personally don't want to date somebody with kids. Like, my bad. Like, I'm sorry. Like, yeah, if it happens, it happens. That's fine. But I really don't fucking want to. You know what I mean? If you don't understand, don't. Just don't. And then also, I don't know if I want you to meet my kid. So, like, how serious can this get?
Bro, listen carefully. She doesn't want a man with kids. She doesn't want more kids. She isn't sure she wants you meeting her kids. And she isn't sure how serious the relationship can get. So basically, she's looking for a man with no baggage who wants a future she's not sure she wants to provide. That tells you everything. The craziest part? The exact same preference she wants for herself becomes offensive when men have it. The self-awareness left the chat about 5 minutes ago.
Lucky, you guys do not understand. So I'm 25, right? I'm sitting here and I'm having to build a fucking roster. I'm having to sit here and go out and do things I don't want to do. I don't want a roster. I don't want to go out and date. I don't like this hookup culture. I don't like any of it. But I feel like I don't have a choice. Men, you guys just get to sit there and you guys can go wait until you're in your 30s, you're almost 40, and you can just go get with a girl that's in her fucking 20s and live a normal life. Girls don't have that luxury. I'm now sitting here at 25 having to figure out how the fuck to get back in these fucking streets so I can figure out, so 10 years down the line, I'm not sitting there single still with my daughter being an only child. Like, I want to have a family. I want to have kids. I want to be happy. Like, I want all of these things. But people don't want that nowadays, it feels. It feels like no matter, it's like, what is this dating stuff? What is Hinge? What is Tinder? What is all of this? Like, it's disgusting. Like, my friends helped me make a Hinge and a Tinder, and it's like, I hated it. I hate it. I ended up deleting my Hinge, and I'm getting ready to delete the Tinder because it's just like I don't want to talk to anybody on there. Like, I don't want to do any of this. Like I'm just sitting there like a magazine going through like clothing. That's what it feels like, and it's like, I don't want that, and I don't want to be a part of that. I don't want to be a part of that at all.
And there it is. The wall isn't even visible yet, and she's already hearing the countdown timer. Notice how reality suddenly enters the conversation. A few years ago, it was, "I have plenty of time." Now it's, "Why is dating so hard?" The funniest part is she's describing the exact advantage men have as they get older, and she absolutely hates it. She doesn't want Tinder. She doesn't want Hinge. She doesn't want a roster. She wants the traditional family outcome after spending years in a modern dating market. And now she's realizing the market has rules too. Crazy part is, that's the lesson of this entire compilation.